Hi guys, this is Bass Slayer Outdoors coming back to you with another video, and today I'm going to be talking about how I rig my big swim baits. This is the Savage Gear 8-inch line through trout. I replace every time I get a swim bait, if it's by Savage Gear, Savage Gear, not Savage. I'm a little bit sick today, but every time I get a swim bait and it has has a line in it, or like if it's a line through or it's already got like a still leader on it, I always replace it with the Eagle Claw. This is the longest still leader they got. I clip the snap swivels off. Clip these off, and the barrel swivels off, and then when I rig up the bait, I take the other, like this loop right here, not this one, but this one, and I put it through the other loop. Okay, I'll just get one to show you. This off here. Okay, I got it off, but I took the little O-ring off. I just use that to keep my line, like tie my line onto it. But what I do is I take the other loop. Okay, what I do is I take this loop and run it through the eye of the treble hook, and then take the other loop and then stick this loop through that loop, and then just bring it down to the treble hook to where it looks like that. See, it's like overlapped, and your hook will swing freely. And then I take it, and since you can't run it back down through the bottom, like the top of the bait, unless you can't do it at all. I take it where the hook comes out, run it back through there to where it comes out the top of the lure. Put it in the hook slot, pull it tight, and then put the other hook in there like that. That's how I rig them. What I do is when the Savage Gear 8-inch trout comes in, it already has the still leader on it, but I usually take them off because I don't think they're good enough for pike and muskie. I know they use them, but I'm not taking that risk. What I do is I take 50-pound mono to like an 1.25 inch tag leader, and I just tie the other hook onto it with a cinch knot or a Rapala knot. But what I do around here, I don't know what kind of knot this is, but there's probably a bunch of videos on YouTube on how to tie it. What I do is I put it in the slot where the hook's supposed to be, pull that tight so it looks okay, and then put the hook right there onto my bigger swim baits. Well, bigger swim bait. This is the Savage Gear 10-inch line through roach, but this is in gizzard shad. I just do the same thing with the still leader, and I do the same thing with the trailer hook, but instead this is like a 4-inch leader coming off here. And what I do is I stick it right in right where this part of the tail meets the base of the tail body, and I just stick it right there, make sure it's straight, pull that, stick that in there, make sure it's all lined up, and the bait will still swim freely. Like, It won't be swimming sideways, or it won't just, like, it'll swim straight. It'll swim like it's supposed to. On to my smaller swim baits. This is the Savage Gear 6-inch line through 3D trout. This is in baby bass, and what I do with these is I still have the O-ring on it, but I take 20-pound mono, since I'm fishing for smaller like bass and I'm not going for pike. What I do is just take the 20-pound mono and just attach a treble hook onto it. I have 2 of these. This is the moderate sink, because the hook's coming out, or the line's coming out the top, like right above the eyes. This is the slow sink. Sorry, little interruption there, but this is the slow sink shad, and this is the moderate sink 8-inch trout. And this is the 6-inch in dirty silver, but this is the floating model. See, to where it comes out the mouth. I just do the same thing with the O-ring and the treble hook. And the weird thing about these ones is it comes out like a 1/4 inch. Okay. The hook slot goes in there, in the floating one, and the hook slot goes in there, in the slow sink, or the moderate sink. I have other swim baits. These ones are just like the smaller ones. This is a Mega Bass. I forget the name of it, but it's a trout color. I have 3 Savage Gear 3D bluegill. This is the bigger one. This is like a small one that's in the natural bluegill. This one's in dark gill. I got all kinds of swim baits in here. I have the Live Target 3D, or Live Target Gizzard Shad, and Live Target, I think this is a herring. I can't remember these names off of them. But I have all different types of swim baits in here. Close that. I have all types of different swim baits. Small ones, big ones. I have the Savage Gear 3D bait fish, if I can grab a hold of it, but it's in baby bass. I have the Northland Tackle live bait fish. I have a 6 cents glide bait. This is my only glide bait. I forget the name of it. It's like a 6 cents glide swimmer, I think. Well, that ends it for this video. I will see you guys next time. Like, subscribe, and keep on fishing.